Welcome. Remember, every conversation is a chance to practice.
You're learning to connect better. What technique will you try?
We can't wait to hear from you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Duncan, and as always, I'm here with my brilliant co-host,
Jennifer, and today we're tackling something that literally keeps millions of people up at night. Duncan, can you guess what it is?
Spiders? Public speaking? Running into your ex at the grocery store?
Close, but no. It's the fear of speaking English. And honestly, it's such a real, overwhelming fear for so many people.
Oh man, you're absolutely right. I remember when I was learning Spanish, I'd literally rehearse ordering a coffee like 50 times in my head. And then when the barista said hola, my brain just went, error 404, Spanish not found.
See? Even you get it. And that's exactly why we're doing this episode. We're going to show everyone how to overcome that fear and speak English confidently in just 30 days.
30 days? That sounds ambitious, but I love it. So Jen, let's start with the big question. Why are people so terrified of speaking English in the first place?
Okay, so there are actually a few psychological reasons. First, there's the fear of judgment. People think, oh my God, if I make a mistake, everyone will laugh at me or think I'm stupid.
Which is ironic because native English speakers make mistakes all the time. Like, I still don't know when to use who versus whom, and honestly, I've given up caring.
Exactly. But here's the thing. When you're learning a language, you feel vulnerable. It's like being a kid again. You're trying to express complex thoughts with a limited vocabulary. And that gap between what you want to say and what you can say, that's frustrating and scary.
That's so true. It's like trying to paint a masterpiece, but you only have 3 crayons.
Perfect analogy. And then there's another big one, perfectionism. So many learners think they need to sound like a native speaker from day one, which is just impossible.
Right. Like, imagine if we expected babies to recite Shakespeare before they could say mama. That would be ridiculous.
Exactly. But we put that same pressure on ourselves when learning a new language, and it paralyzes us.
Okay, so we've identified the problem. Now let's get to the good stuff. How do we actually overcome this fear in 30 days? What's day 1 look like?
All right, so week 1 is all about building your foundation and shifting your mindset. Day 1 is super important. You need to make peace with mistakes.
Make peace with mistakes? That sounds very zen. Should I light some candles?
If it helps. But seriously, on day 1, I want everyone listening to write down this sentence. Mistakes are proof that I'm trying.
Ooh, I like that. It's like those motivational posters, but actually useful.
Right? And here's your day 1 assignment. Record yourself speaking English for just 1 minute. It doesn't matter what you say. Talk about your day, describe your room, whatever, but you have to do it.
And don't delete it, right? Even if you hate how you sound?
Especially if you hate how you sound. Because here's the secret, Duncan. Everyone hates hearing their own voice, even native speakers. I cringe every time I hear my voice on a recording.
Wait, really? But you sound great.
Thank you. But yeah, it's a psychological thing. We hear our voice differently in our heads than it actually sounds. But getting over that discomfort is part of the process.
Okay, so day 1 is about mindset and recording yourself. What about days 2 through 7?
So for the rest of week 1, you're going to do what I call shadow speaking. Have you heard of this technique?
Shadow speaking. Is that like talking to your shadow? Because I do that sometimes, and people give me weird looks.
Not quite. Shadow speaking is when you listen to a native English speaker, could be a podcast, a YouTube video, a TV show, and you repeat exactly what they say, trying to match their pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation.
Oh, like karaoke, but with talking.
Yes, perfect comparison. And the beauty of this is you're training your mouth muscles to make English sounds, which are probably very different from your native language sounds.
Mouth muscles? I never thought about that. So speaking a new language is like going to the gym, but for your face.
Basically, yes. Your tongue, lips, and jaw need to learn new positions. Like the TH sound in English doesn't exist in many languages. People need to practice putting their tongue between their teeth.
Which feels so weird at first. Okay, so week 1 is mindset shift and shadow speaking. I'm assuming week 2 amps things up.
Oh, absolutely. Week 2 is where we start actually speaking, but in a safe, low-pressure way. This is where the magic happens, Duncan.
I'm ready. What's the plan?
Okay, so starting on day 8, you're going to talk to yourself for 5 minutes every single day.
Wait, talk to myself? I already do that. Does that count?
Only if you do it in English. And here's the key. You're going to narrate your life like you're the host of your own reality show.
And here we see Duncan making his 3rd cup of coffee of the day, questioning his life choices.
Perfect. See, you're already getting it. This technique is incredible because there's zero pressure. Nobody's listening, nobody's judging. You can make all the mistakes you want.
And I'm assuming you build up the time gradually.
Exactly. Start with 5 minutes, but by day 14, you should be up to 10 minutes. And here's a pro tip. Do it while doing everyday activities. Cooking, describe what you're doing. Getting dressed, narrate it. Walking your dog, tell your dog about your day in English.
Your dog might judge you, though.
True, but dogs are very forgiving listeners. And actually, that brings me to the next step, finding a practice partner.
Ooh, okay, but this is where it gets scary for people, right? Because now you're involving another human being.
I know, but stay with me. Around day 12 or 13, you want to find a language exchange partner or a conversation buddy. And here's the thing, they should also be learning English.
Why is that important?
Because you're in the same boat. You're both going to make mistakes, you're both going to struggle, and there's no judgment. It's like having a gym buddy who's also out of shape. You motivate each other instead of comparing yourselves.
That's such a good point. Where do people find these partners?
There are tons of apps and websites, Hello Talk, Tandem, Conversation Exchange, or even better, check if there are local language exchange meetups in your city. Many are free.
And what should people talk about in these exchanges? Do you need topics prepared?
Great question. In week 2, keep it simple. Talk about daily routines, hobbies, favorite foods, your family, comfortable, low-stakes topics. Save the deep philosophical debates for later.
And so know what is the meaning of life on day 13.
Exactly. Master what did you eat for breakfast before tackling existentialism.
All right, so we've got mindset, shadow speaking, self-talk, and finding a partner. We're 2 weeks in. What happens in week 3? This is the halfway point.
Week 3 is where we level up with real-world practice. This is both exciting and terrifying.
Define real-world practice. Are we throwing people into the deep end?
Kind of, but with floaties. Starting on day 15, I want people to have at least one interaction in English with a stranger every day.
A stranger? Jen, you're trying to give people heart attacks.
I know it sounds scary, but listen, it can be something tiny. Order coffee in English, ask for directions, make small talk with a cashier. Even just saying thank you and have a nice day counts.
Okay, that's actually not too bad. It's like micro interactions.
Exactly, and here's why this is so powerful. You're training your brain to use English spontaneously, not just in rehearsed situations. Plus, you're building proof for yourself that you can do this.
That's actually really smart. Each small success builds confidence for bigger challenges.
Yes, and by day 18 or 19, you should aim for longer conversations, maybe 5 minutes with a shop owner, or joining an online discussion forum, or attending a language cafe if your city has one.
What if someone completely freezes up during these interactions, like their mind goes blank?
Oh, that's going to happen, and it's totally okay. Here's what you do. Prepare some filler phrases beforehand.
Filler phrases?
Yeah, like, let me think about that, or that's a good question, or even just, these give your brain a few seconds to catch up. Native speakers use them all the time.
Oh, I never thought about that. So it's like a little pause button for your brain.
Exactly. And another trick, if you forget a word, describe it instead. Can't remember a refrigerator? Say the big cold box where we keep food. People will understand.
That's brilliant. I'm going to start doing that even in English when I forget words.
Right? And honestly, this is a skill even advanced speakers need. Communication isn't about perfect vocabulary. It's about getting your message across.
Okay, so week 3 is real-world practice and building spontaneity. That brings us to week 4, the final stretch. What's the grand finale?
Week 4 is all about consolidation and confidence boosting. By day 22, you should be speaking English for at least 30 minutes a day total.
30 minutes? That's actually a lot when you think about it.
It is, but remember, it's cumulative. 10 minutes talking to yourself, 10 minutes with a language partner, 10 minutes of random interactions. It adds up.
What else happens in week 4?
Okay, this is my favorite part. On day 25, I want everyone to do something that scares them in English.
Dramatically, something that scares them. Are we talking horror movie scared or public speaking scared?
Public speaking scared. It could be joining a Zoom conversation with multiple people, giving a short presentation about your hobby, making a phone call in English, or posting a video of yourself speaking in English online.
Posting a video online, that is terrifying. I'm a native speaker and that still makes me nervous.
I know, but here's the thing. By day 25, you've been building up your skills and confidence for almost 4 weeks. You're ready for this challenge, even if it doesn't feel like it.
That's actually really smart. Each small success builds confidence for bigger challenges.
Yes, and by day 28 or 19, you should aim for longer conversations, maybe 5 minutes with a shop owner, or joining an online discussion forum, or attending a language cafe if your city has one.
What if someone completely freezes up during these interactions, like their mind goes blank?
Oh, that's going to happen, and it's totally okay. Here's what you do. Prepare some filler phrases beforehand.
Filler phrases?
Yeah, like, let me think about that, or that's a good question, or even just, these give your brain a few seconds to catch up. Native speakers use them all the time.
Oh, I never thought about that. So it's like a little pause button for your brain.
Exactly. And another trick, if you forget a word, describe it instead. Can't remember a refrigerator? Say the big cold box where we keep food. People will understand.
That's brilliant. I'm going to start doing that even in English when I forget words.
Right? And honestly, this is a skill even advanced speakers need. Communication isn't about perfect vocabulary. It's about getting your message across.
Okay, so week 3 is real-world practice and building spontaneity. That brings us to week 4, the final stretch. What's the grand finale?
Week 4 is all about consolidation and confidence boosting. By day 22, you should be speaking English for at least 30 minutes a day total.
30 minutes? That's actually a lot when you think about it.
It is, but remember, it's cumulative. 10 minutes talking to yourself, 10 minutes with a language partner, 10 minutes of random interactions. It adds up.
What else happens in week 4?
Okay, this is my favorite part. On day 25, I want everyone to do something that scares them in English.
Dramatically, something that scares them. Are we talking horror movie scared or public speaking scared?
Public speaking scared. It could be joining a Zoom conversation with multiple people, giving a short presentation about your hobby, making a phone call in English, or posting a video of yourself speaking in English online.
Posting a video online, that is terrifying. I'm a native speaker and that still makes me nervous.
I know, but here's the thing. By day 25, you've been building up your skills and confidence for almost 4 weeks. You're ready for this challenge, even if it doesn't feel like it.
That's actually really smart. Each small success builds confidence for bigger challenges.
Yes, and by day 28 or 19, you should aim for longer conversations, maybe 5 minutes with a shop owner, or joining an online discussion forum, or attending a language cafe if your city has one.
And last but certainly not least, what comes in week 4, the final stretch?
The last 5 days are for reflection and celebration. On day 26, I want everyone to listen to that recording they made on day 1.
Oh man, that's gonna be emotional.
It really is, because you'll hear the difference. Your pronunciation, your fluency, your confidence, it will all have improved. And that tangible proof of progress is incredibly motivating.
That's such a good idea. It's like before and after photos, but for your voice.
Exactly. And then for days 27 through 29, just keep practicing everything you've learned. Talk to yourself, chat with your language partner, have real-world conversations. Make it a habit.
And day 30? Please tell me there's something special for day 30.
Oh, there is. On day 30, you're going to set your goals for the next 30 days.
Wait, more goals? I thought we were celebrating.
We are celebrating, but the journey doesn't end at 30 days. By now, English should feel less scary and more like an exciting challenge. So you set new goals. Maybe you want to watch a movie without subtitles, read a book in English, or have an hour-long conversation.
So it's not finish line energy, it's new beginning energy.
Perfect way to put it, because becoming fluent is a marathon, not a sprint. But these 30 days prove to you that you can do it and that fear doesn't have to hold you back.
I'm genuinely getting emotional thinking about this journey. Like, imagine how proud someone would feel after 30 days of pushing through their fear every single day.
Right? And that's what I want people to feel: proud, capable, and excited about continuing. Because you know what? The fear never completely goes away, even for advanced speakers, but you learn to do it anyway.
That's so true. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite the fear.
Exactly. And you know what else I want to mention? People should be gentle with themselves during these 30 days.
What do you mean?
Well, some days are going to be harder than others. Maybe you're tired or stressed, or you just had a bad conversation that knocked your confidence. And that's okay. Progress isn't linear.
Yeah, it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but you're still moving forward overall.
Exactly. And if you miss a day, don't beat yourself up. Just pick up where you left off. The goal isn't perfection, it's persistence.
I think that's such an important message. People are often their own harshest critics.
They really are, and especially with language learning, you have to celebrate the small wins. Did you successfully order food in English? That's a win. Did you understand a joke in English? Win. Did you have a conversation where you only had to say, sorry, what, twice instead of 10 times? Huge win.
I love that. Every little victory counts.
Before we wrap up, can we talk about some common mistakes people make when trying to overcome their fear of speaking English?
Oh, yes, please. I feel like we should have a don't do this section.
Okay, so mistake number 1, waiting until they feel ready.
Ah, the classic, I'll start speaking when I know more vocabulary trap.
Exactly. People think they need to study grammar for months before speaking, but the truth is you learn by doing. Speaking helps you learn vocabulary and grammar, not the other way around.
What's mistake number 2?
Mistake number 2, only practicing with textbook English. Real conversations are messy. People use slang, idioms, they talk fast, they change topics randomly. If you only study formal English, you'll be shocked when someone says, "What's up?" instead of "How do you do?"
That's so true. Real English is nothing like textbook English.
Mistake number 3, comparing yourself to others. Everyone learns at a different pace. Someone might pick up pronunciation quickly but struggle with grammar. Someone else might read English fluently but freeze when speaking. Your journey is your journey.
That's really important to remember. It's not a competition.
And the final big mistake, giving up too soon. 30 days is just the beginning. People expect to be fluent after a month, and when they're not, they think they failed.
But fluency takes years, right?
It does, but confidence can start building in just 30 days, and that's what we're really after. The confidence to speak, make mistakes, and keep going.
You know what? I think we've covered so much ground today. Should we do a quick recap for everyone?
Yes, let's break down the 30-day plan one more time, nice and simple.
All right, so week 1, foundation and mindset. Day 1, make peace with mistakes and record yourself speaking for 1 minute. Days 2 through 7, practice shadow speaking. Repeat after native speakers to train your mouth muscles.
Week 2, safe practice. Days 8 through 14, talk to yourself in English for 5 to 10 minutes daily. Around day 12, find a language exchange partner and start having simple conversations about everyday topics.
Days 15 through 21 have at least 1 interaction in English with a stranger every day. Start small with greetings and orders, then build up to longer conversations.
Days 22 through 30, speak English for at least 30 minutes total each day. On day 25, do something that scares you, like joining a group conversation or posting a video. On day 26, listen to your day 1 recording and celebrate your progress.
And most importantly, be patient with yourself. Celebrate small wins. And remember that mistakes are proof you're trying.
You know what, Duncan? I really hope people watching this feel inspired and less alone in their fear.
Me too, because fear of speaking English is so common, but it's totally conquerable. And honestly, the people who overcome it often become the best English speakers because they've worked harder for it.
That's beautiful and so true. Every mistake is a building block. Every awkward conversation is practice. Every moment of fear you push through makes you stronger.
All right, friends, we need to hear from you. Have you struggled with fear of speaking English? What's your biggest challenge? Drop a comment below and let us know.
Also, if you're ready to start your 30-day journey, tell us in the comments. Say, I'm starting today, and we'll cheer you on. We're building a community here, and we want you to be part of it.
Also, if this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We post new videos every week to help you on your English learning journey.
And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. We've got some amazing content coming up, including interviews with successful language learners and practical vocabulary lessons.
Before we go, I want to leave you with one final thought. Speaking English, or any new language, is an act of courage. Every time you open your mouth to speak, you're being brave. And we're so proud of you for being here, for learning, for trying.
You are capable of more than you know. Your accent is not a flaw, it's a beautiful reminder of your native language and culture. Your mistakes are not failures, they're evidence of your bravery. And your fear? It's normal, it's valid, but it doesn't have to stop you.
So, take a deep breath, believe in yourself, and take that first step. Record that 1-minute video today. Start your 30-day journey. Your future, confident, English-speaking self is cheering you on.
We'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep practicing, keep trying, and keep being amazing.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, Mr. Duncan.
Welcome to our community of brave learners.
Remember, mistakes are proof that you're trying.
Start your 30-day journey today. Subscribe for more English learning tips.